Okay. I guess there's no. What am I even supposed to do? There's one. Huh? Hello, who are you? And how are you? Thank you for hopping in. I appreciate it. Or oops, there's apparently no one. Or is it? Oh, it's me. You're doing good. Very good to know. Great to know. It seems to be this is going to be one-man podcast. So I'm gonna try to entertain you somehow by some kind of meaning of talking. Let's see. What have I eaten for today's breakfast? No, it's showing me there's. Oh, okay. Is this thing broken again? Is the mic even working? Yeah, I fixed the mic. Am I going mental? Yeah. Interesting. There's really no one in here. Did I make a fool of myself by doing this? Curious to know, but there's no one to tell me that. Kinda sad to be thinking about it. Let's see. I'm gonna wait to see what happens. So, there's no one. Hey. There's supposed to be someone comment to the stream, but to have a collab with me. Yeah. Maybe more people will show up, I don't know. Thank you for your encouragement, but I know sooner or later it will show up, but it's kinda disappointing. I had an arrangement to do this podcast with someone, and it seems to be they're not here, which is kind of fake with me when you think about it, because I've set up all of it. How are you doing? Thank you for. I'm doing well, to be quite well to say. Thank you for asking Sevor Super Masanic Parhabano. Sorry if I butchered your name. I don't know how to pronounce it. How are you? Thank you for asking me how I'm doing. I'm gonna wait for answer. Well, right from the beginning, 2 viewers at once. That's unexpected. Is the music a little bit too loud? I'm gonna wait. Well, today was actually a nice day to be thinking about. I have a dog, Jack Russell to be more precise. The music is good volume. Thank you for telling me. So I have a dog, Jack Russell, more precise to say. The music is at a good volume. Thank you for telling me, both of you. I appreciate it. So let me continue what I was saying. So I have a dog, Jack Russell, and 7 days ago, on the 31st day of July, she gave birth to 5 healthy puppies, which are very cute. Which are, how shall we say it? They're actually, she gave birth to 5 puppies, but they're only 4 males and 1 female, which is kind of surprising, honestly, to be thinking about it, because giving birth to only 4 males and 1 female seems kind of out of numbers. But anyways, have you eaten anything for today? Anything for dinner, breakfast? I'm gonna wait. I think the music got a little bit louder over this section. I'm just done eating lunch. Oh yeah, for you it's like... What do you mean lunch? Made for you, isn't it? Like... Oh, it's the perfect time for you. I thought it was breakfast. Pardon. What did you eat for lunch? I'm curious to know. Let me see. The chat is not running apparently. It broke again. That's unfathomable. Anyways, so what's today's topic? I don't know, you can pick a topic to talk about. I'm open-minded guy. I had piney with chicken, onions and a few other things. I guess a few other things are like bread, juice, maybe some sweets. But good to know, thank you for telling me. Let's see what we'll be talking for today's podcast. So I named the podcast Unorthodox podcast because I want to invite as many people of different cultures to have a topic to be easier to choose, to have different perceptions of our realities. Like, I wanted to have a collab with foreigners because of our different perceptions. Like, I'm an Orthodox Christian, but it will be interesting to talk with a Catholic or Protestant. Is that how you pronounce it? I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. Or possibly Buddhist. What is the other religions that... I'm a Catholic Christian. Yeah, I know you're Italian. Who lives in USA. But for today's topic, I don't know what really to say. I just explained why I called the podcast Unorthodox. Because it's not gonna be a commenting I'll be doing. And I thought it would be more interesting to invite people that are from different perceptions, but one guy that I invite, it seems to not be here. But anyways, Sevor, where are you from? And how did you find out? Is there many Muslims in Bulgaria? So actually, yes. There's ethnicity called Pomaks. When the Ottoman Empire was at its peak, when it captured Bulgaria under slavery, lots of Bulgarians to dodge taxes, because if you're Christian and not Muslim, you get extra taxes and you have to pay more. But some people convert to Islam to dodge those taxes. If you're Muslim, you don't need to pay taxes, which was a gamer move, to be quite honest, to dodge taxes, because taxes sucks, to be realistic. You just pay money to... I'm from Paraíba, Brazil. So you speak Latin. Wait, what kind of Latin do Brazil... I know Brazilian is not a language. Do you speak Spanish or Portuguese? I know you speak one of those languages, but I'm not really sure. Portuguese. Thank you for telling me. And 3 viewers at once, that's wow. Yeah, thank you for telling me. I appreciate you, both of you. There's 3 viewers at once, that's uncommon thing to happen, to be quite frank. And so they would convert to Islam to dodge taxes, because you'll be extra taxed. And one thing about if you're Muslim, your kid won't be serving the military. If you're Christian in the Balkan Peninsula under Ottoman rule, your kid will be in the military for about, I think, 5 years. I'm not very sure about it, and they will be in crucial training, very painful training to say. And some people just convert to Islam to have an easier life for their family. And those people have 2 ways to be called: Pomaks and Chorbajias, which doesn't really have meaning to these words, and they just classified people of our upper rank to say. Pomaks means someone Bulgarian who was a Christian converting to Islam to dodge taxes and extra costs of living, and Chorbajia is the same thing. What else should I talk about? Let's see. Did you know that Bulgaria and Romania are kind of related? I know it's kind of weird, because if you think about Romania is a Latin country, and Bulgaria is a kind of complicated country because Bulgarians have Asian roots, but they are Slavs. So, how I should explain it? In the first Bulgarian Empire, Khan Krum the Fearsome captured the modern-day territory of Romania, which had great influence in the Balkan Peninsula. And after the conversion to Christianity of First Bulgarian Empire, lots of Romanians, Dacians to be more precise, got influenced by the Slavic culture, because the main language that in First Bulgarian Empire that they were speaking was Old Slavonic, which is medieval Bulgarian, which is a lot easier to understand. Old Church Slavonic equals medieval Bulgarian, which is why this is the reason why lots of South Slavic speaking languages are very familiar, because of the structure of the language, because lots of your culture is based on the Bible Christianity studies. That's why a lot of our dishes are plant-based. That's why we have lots of stuffed paprikas and tomatoes to eat, like dishes. Do you have any sorts of those dishes where there's stuffed paprikas, stuffed tomatoes, stuffed pumpkins, maybe something like that, vegetable based on dishes? I'm gonna wait for an answer. Okay. The chat is it slow? It's not with the stuffed peppers. Peppers, not much. And well, I guess in Brazil you don't. Now you have vegetables, but I guess you don't have that really much that culture to be thinking about it. Okay. So, and another thing, when we influence their culture with Christianity, the Romanian Dacians, and that influenced their speaking way. It's not fully Latin language Romanian. They have lots of Slavic words, like the word for moon in Romania is una, and una in Bulgarian means moon. We are sharing the same word for moon, pardon. Which I'm gonna do a video about it, that Bulgaria and Romania are kind of relative countries. They have some intriguing similarities to say. And that the same goes for Hungary and Bulgaria, because Hungarians are made from Magyars and Huns, and Bulgarians, Proto-Bulgarians, are made from Kutiguts and Utiguts, who are offsprings of Huns, and lots of other nomadic tribes, which make us related to Huns, and Hungarians are related to Magyars and Huns, so we are related, which is an interesting thing that lots of Bulgarian historians don't talk about. Mostly Bulgarian historians talk about modern period of, let's say, from the First Balkan War to the modern day period politics. Lots of people don't do research about medieval Bulgaria. Oh, that's a cool fact you need to know. First Bulgarian Empire and Second Bulgarian Empire, slavery was forbidden. It was illegal. The only slavery you could have done is from the emperor if you need to be punished. Let's say you were caught stealing. Oh, I should tell you the first written rules of First Bulgarian Empire. So Krum the Fearsome write the first Bulgarian rules. And one of those rules was, if you steal, your hands will be cut. Yes, if you've been caught stealing, they will cut your hands fully. Do not steal. I guess there's a reason that Krum the Fearsome is called the Fearsome, which is very cool. And about this guy, Kant Krum the Fearsome, he did something very brutal. So, how was that emperor's name? Give me a second, do not butcher it. Kant Krum the Fearsome. Can you tell me the mic quality, is it alright? Because I'm still trying to make it a little bit better, the quality of the mic. Yeah. Is that the emperor that he's attacked? I guess I cannot really recall the emperor's name. So he had a fight with Byzantian Eastern Roman Empire emperor. With that conflict, the Bulgarians, the mic is alright, thank you for telling me. So, Count Krum the Fearsome had a conflict with one of the Roman emperors, I cannot recall his name. They had a battle, battle of what I cannot recall. The Bulgarians won that battle, and with that emperor's head, do you know what he did? He made a cup out of it, covered in silver, which is brutal, and there's a picture of him drinking with that cup from the 9th century or the 8th century. I'm pretty sure it's 9th century. Give me a second to see it. Rune Cup. Yeah, here it is from the 9th century. He's calling whose emperor? No, I cannot find his name. Sorry about it. So, do you have any questions about me? I'm gonna wait for an answer. Very cool stuff. Thank you for telling me, Sevor Supermanic. I'm not gonna try to pronounce your name. So, any questions do you have? I'm an open-minded guy. I can talk about a lot of topics. And thank you for hopping in the stream. I appreciate that. Thank you for doing that. I usually spend my time while streaming alone or having one viewer whose account name or some mean fish who I'm very thankful for joining in when they're here. I'm gonna give you time. Are you a tsarist? I'm not a... Okay, I understand what you're trying to say. Wait, let me check if you're trying to tell me I'm a tsar, because I think you're getting it wrong. That's the way you type for empress, the female equivalent of tsar. This is how you type the male lord title. There's a few ways you can write it. I've made a quick video about it. What is tsar? It means emperor, which comes from the word Caesar, which is very interesting to see the in-between conflicts of Bulgaria and Byzantine Empire. So, and you need to know that Tsar is a Bulgarian title. Yes. It's not Russian? Okay, Russians use it and Serbians, but Serbia only has had, I'm pretty sure, only one Tsar. But Bulgaria has the first Tsar, which is the most important part. And we have the first foreign lord to have the title of Caesar, which is interesting to know. The first one to ever exist. Let's see. Another emperor, or Tsarist, Tsardom, whatever you like to call me. I don't have any titles to my name. I'm just a commoner. I'm a peasant, to say. Let's see, what can I... Any other questions? I'm gonna wait. Thank you for hopping in. I know I just asked if you support the return of the Bulgarian Tsardom. Well, you see, I'm an Orthodox Christian, so I do support it. Because I'm not gonna get political, I don't like that. Sorry, I'm gonna dodge your question. I'm gonna say I support it, but I won't get in details. I'm sorry about it, but I don't wanna get in detail. Because I'm a kid, I'm 16 years old. I don't really know that much of politics. I don't think it's a wise decision to talk about politics when I'm a minor. I'm 16 years old, to be more precise. Let's see. What else can we talk about? So if you're asking me if I'm a supporter of Tsardom, that means you came from the video I made about the title Tsar. Is that am I correct to assume that? And am I talking too loud or too fast? Can you understand me? Should I... Right, okay. Okay, that's good to know. So I assumed right. Should I speak a little bit quieter, a little bit slower, or both? Can you tell me? Because I think I'm talking a little bit too loud and fast. So okay, there's I think it's good base. Okay, so let me tell you something very interesting. So Sanskrit, Bulgarian is an Indo-European language. That means it has some relative words to the Sanskrit. That's the main language of Indians. And I was researching some topics about one subgroup of Huns called the White Huns. You're a good base. Thank you for telling me, both of you. So there's a subgroup of Huns who are called White Huns. They even recorded in the Sanskrit as Svetli Huni, which is very interesting to realize, because Svetli in Bulgarian means bright. We're sharing a word with the Sanskrit that means the same thing, which is very interesting. Svetli means bright, and that's the same word for bright in Bulgarian. And that shows us our Indo-European roots. to India, which is very interesting. But Bulgarians are not fully European nation. Proto-Bulgarians, aka Bulgars, they came from Central Asia. And modern Bulgarians are not fully Proto-Bulgarians. That's Bulgarians are partially Proto-Bulgarians. What does that mean? Bulgarians are made up from three other races: the Thracians, who left their marks by language and genetics; the Slavs, who are the main people of Bulgaria. Lots of people have Slavic DNAs from Poland and some Baltic countries. What am I saying Baltic countries when there are only three? Interesting. And Proto-Bulgarians, who are Asians, they are nomadic elite forces of Central Asia. It's still debated what are Proto-Bulgarians. When you talk about Proto-Bulgarians, you need to tell which theory are you using about them. There are two main theories about them. That they're nomadic Central Asians who came from Tibet mountains. No, wait, Tibet? No, it's not Tibet mountains. Okay, I'm from somewhere from Kazakhstan, to be more precise. I cannot really recall from which place. That are nomadic people who came from Kazakhstan to the Volga River and then to modern day Ukraine territory and built the Old Great Bulgaria. And then the first Old Great Bulgaria fell to the Khazars. And then they migrated to everywhere, like to Volga River, to Italy, to the Balkan Peninsula. And some Bulgars stayed in modern day Ukraine, that's their homeland. And they were called Black Bulgarians, which I made a video about the fourth Bulgarian country, which flopped, but I don't really care because I made that video because I realized I'm the only one who knows about that country, the fourth Bulgarian country. It's called Kara-Bulgara, which was very hard to make because the information about the fourth Bulgarian country was only from one source. And it wasn't Bulgarian, it was some kind of, I think it was in Tatar language. It wasn't fully Slavic language. I could have understand some parts of it, but it was very hard to translate it. I just translated, put it on a video to just say it's out there for someone if he needs to use it. So there were four Bulgarian countries: Old Great Bulgaria, First Bulgarian Empire, Volga Bulgaria, and Second Bulgarian Empire. Which is interesting to know. And in Italy, the Bulgars, Proto-Bulgarians who migrated to Italy, they made a town called Chile de Bulgaria. And apparently, the people who stay in Chile de Bulgaria have genetics of Proto-Bulgars. And there's been found a few graves of Proto-Bulgarians, which is classified by their ways of funerals. Proto-Bulgarians, when they're making a funeral, usually they will be buried with their horses, and that's guaranteed. They will be graved with their horse, a spear for their main weapon, and a bow. That bow has some kind of smashy food, and that smashy food, it's apparently some kind of a soap. And from that soap, it's realized that Bulgarians, their food culture is meat. They don't have any agriculture, apparently. They were really meat eaters like the Huns, which is understandable because the Kutiguts and Utriguts who made the Proto-Bulgarians are Huns. They're offspring of Huns. They're offsprings of Ernek, if I think right. Which is interesting to show that remark of our evidence of being Huns. And the grave, there's an additional thing found. A dog corpse, which is interesting to know because that's the first grave of Proto-Bulgarians to be found with a dog, and it was found in Italy, in Chile de Bulgaria to be more precise. Bulgarians have invented a religion called, how am I supposed to translate it? Bogomilstvo, I'm gonna say it how you say it in Bulgarian. And that religion is still active to this day, which is very surprised to be thinking about it, because this religion was first invented in a 10th century, I think, in First Bulgarian Empire, and that religion is still practiced to this day. Which and about this Bogomilstvo religion, it was painted for the eyes of Simeon the Great. Simeon the Great was the first Tsar ever to exist of Bulgaria, and he created that Tsar title. So let me think of something else. About our meat culture of Proto-Bulgarians. They ate a lot of meat, which is, I think, understandable when you nomad. You have no ways of conserving vegetables, because if with meat you can dry it up, you can conserve it lots of different ways. Maybe you can smoke it, dry it, like lots of nomads hide their meat under their horse. How is that called? Horse seat? I don't know how it's said. Settled, salted meat. Yeah, it's kind of the same to be thinking about it. But yeah, their culture of eating was meat because if you're a nomad, you don't have a way of conserving food. And so Bulgarians have Central Asian roots and apparently Aryan Persian roots. Because after the creation of old Great Bulgaria, which is modern day Ukraine, a lot of Sabir Alan people settled in that area, and they left some marks from it. They left the mark of Zoroastrianism, which was the main religion of Persian people, and they left another mark by a name. The founder of First Bulgarian Empire, Khan Asparuh, or more precise, Isperich, is a Persian name, Persian, and it means the horse wheel, if I think right. I know as Ispa means horse in Persian, which Ispa Ruh, what Ruh meant? Wheel, I think. I know it's a Persian name, Isperich. That's how it's recorded in the Nomalia of Khans, which is one of the most important documents of Bulgarian rulers to be of their existence. Because that Nomalia of Khans has recorded the first dynasty of First Bulgarian Empire. There were two ruling dynasties in First Bulgarian Empire. The Dulu dynasty, which founded Old Great Bulgaria, Volga Bulgaria, and First Bulgarian Empire. The second dynasty that ruled First Bulgarian Empire is the Krum dynasty, which created a lot of stuff, to be quite frankly. They explored a lot of territories. Hello, Hedrix. I guess you don't want to hop on Discord, but okay. Thank you for hopping it. I guess we can talk like this. You apparently. I see. I see. I'm dumb. So you called me, but I didn't hear you calling me. I'm sorry about it. Yeah, I'm sorry about it. I didn't realize that. I apologize in advance. So, do you want to continue like this on by typing in chat, or do you want to call me back on Discord? I'm gonna give you a few minutes or seconds to answer it. I screwed up, I guess. I'm sorry about it. Hey. Are you calling me again? I'm gonna chat for a little bit. Okay, understandable. Is it for you? It's about 2 p.m. So it should be alright. Okay. The stream will continue on for another half an hour because for me it's getting pretty late. For me it's right now 9 p.m. And I'm sorry about it because time difference in zones. It's quite hard to have time difference because I need to coordinate it to make it perfect time for my viewers to be able to watch it and for me to have a good sleep because I work out. Before a few weeks ago I bought a few plates, 1 kg plates to be more precise, and now I can lift 7 kg dumbbells. Before that I could have only lifted 5 kg dumbbells. I got a little bit stronger, which is good to know. But my stamina is bad, I cannot really run for long times of period. I'm sorry about that, you hearing it. And I became a little bit more stronger, I could do a little bit more pull-ups. But I still use supporting bands to pull me up, because I cannot fully do pull-ups, but I became a little bit stronger, which is good to know. But my stamina sucks, man. I cannot really run for long, which is kind of bad to think about it, because I have the muscles, but if I need to run, kind of bad. Same, yeah, I know. I shouldn't skip leg days, man. But anyways, so let me see what else to talk about. Let me see. Did the music stop? I just started, okay. Give me a second to fix the music. It seems to be stopped. Wait, did it stop? Okay, it's on. Okay, let me see. Today I edit a few shorts and videos to be quite cool. Today I edit two shorts called, let me be more precise when I was saying their names. Where am I? Short. And Bulgarian realized he is in Mongolian steppe. And the video, Bulgar calendar, which was, I wasn't really satisfied with it. Because while making the script and editing it, I realized I ate a little bit too much of it. Which is quite bad. I wanted to make it a little bit more perfect, to be a little bit more explainable, more understandable, but I realized the Bulgar calendar is complicated. I won't be trying to explain it, I don't fully understand how it works even to now, and I write the script for the video. I checked our sources. It's still hard to understand how it works, but one thing I understand is the most accurate calendar you can recognize by UNESCO, which is the huge flex for my country. Oh yeah, you should know that the first computer to ever exist is created from a Bulgarian scientist. Yeah, that's cool to know. Mark Zuckerberg, great-grandfather, is Bulgarian, so Facebook is a Bulgarian thing. That's cool to know. Let me see. What kind of facts shall we talk about? Wow, yeah, lots of people don't know that the first computer is actually made from a Bulgarian scientist, and Mark Zuckerberg has Bulgarian roots. Let me see. What else have we created? Three script, everyone knows that. Ross oil, that's the only country that can create that, or Bulgari perfume to be created. Damn, now that's something. Yeah, that's really cool. So let me check the scientist name. Abili. And I'm gonna use my phone to write it. It's kind of hard to write it on my computer. I really don't feel comfortable writing on my computer, but I've became a little bit more comfortable typing with my computer with keyboard, because writing scripts on my computer is a thing I have to do. The Bulgarian scientist who created the computer. I typed incorrectly. Computer. John Atanasov is the first creator of the computer. He's a Bulgarian who immigrated towards USA. In which period? In cannot see. He created the first. Is that how you call it? Atanasov Berry computer. Which year was created to be? I wanna see. The first Atanasov Berry ABC computer. The first digital computer that was created electronical, but it's limited by technology of its day when it was created, which is understandable. That's like what year was it created? Oh, that's before the okay. It was created before after right. It was created 1942. That's 3 years before. I'm not gonna continue on. You get what I mean. It was created 1942. I should type it in chat if you don't get me what I'm saying. It was created in this year, which was very good to know. And Mark Zuckerberg really has Bulgarian roots. His great-grandfather was called Marko, and that's why he's called Mark. He's called on his grandfather. Where was he born? Aha, I see. He was born in USA, but his father or mother was Bulgarian. Let me see. John Atanasov. And that first computer is Museum of Computers and Electronics in Bulgaria. Okay, I cannot find his parents' names. St. Jordan was a Bulgarian who made airbags. Yeah, I remember that, but I didn't care about that fact that much. Because, look, lots of people don't realize that. Because Bulgarians have created the first computer. That means NASA won't be existing. A lot of stuff won't be existing. You need to think about it. My country has the biggest flex to be ever to be ever created. We made the computers, and lots of people don't realize that. A lot of people will be jobless without that guy. Like a lot of online entertainers won't be existing, including me. You won't probably knowing that fact if Jonathan also wasn't here to create that beautiful masterpiece of something called digital electronic computer. Which, wow. Well, let's see what else we have. Bulgarians have created space food. And that's it. I really don't know how was it created. Bulgaria made the universe. That reminds me of a propaganda that I saw a few months ago. There's a propaganda of Khan Motun. Apparently, this Khan, Khan is the title if you want to know. Khan Motun apparently ruled all of the known world from China to Scandinavian Isles, which is wild to see that propaganda. I saw it on Facebook, but everything on Bulgarians colonized North Pole? I don't know. Let me see if we I think we have a few isles. How can I speak? Lands on North Pole. I think we have a place called Tangri Mountain over there. I'm not really sure about it. North Pole, Bulgaria. It shows me tickets to a bar that is called North Pole in Bulgaria. Yeah, we have some kind of places in the North Pole to be. Sorry for not speaking correctly. It's kind of hard to speak English. I can speak 3 other languages: Bulgarian, which is my main language because I'm Bulgarian, English, and Deutschland. Mine Deutsch ist 9 good. And then discovered a portal to Arganta? What is Arganta? Oh, you got me curious about that. Let me check it. Arganta. Is that some kind of legend? Oh, interesting. Let me check. Is a legendary kingdom that is set to locate in an answer of the first, sometimes related to brief. Okay, interesting. Damn. Funny conspiracy theory thing. I'm gonna try to research it about it. Sounds interesting. Discrimination. Okay. Let's see what we have else we can talk about. Let me think something more interesting about Bulgarian culture. We have a word that is fully Thracian word of origin. Wild boar. The word in Bulgarian is divbik. Divbik is full-on Thracian word, which is wow. A lot of people don't know that when they're saying wild boar in Bulgarian, they're saying something in Thracian. Let me see. I don't know what to talk about. Wow. This is the longest time I've talked about. Then I cannot give up to talk because there's 3 people apparently watching me at once. I cannot give up talking because I need to entertain you. That's my job. Let me think. So your account name knows about that, but you, Serov, you don't know that fact, and probably you, Hendrix. So at some time when I was creating videos, I created a video called Romania Santa. That Romania Santa video got me a shoutout from a big YouTuber called I forgot. I always forgot his name. What's wrong with me? Okay, that guy just pushed me off. Oh, I pushed my mic. That guy pushed my career to be a YouTuber, and I forgot his name. How pathetic am I? Geopod, yes, Geopod. Thank you for telling me. I always forget his name. That guy put my video called Romanian Santa be like, and he gave me a shout out that pushed my career to be a YouTuber. I know it sounds kind of weird to be saying my career because I'm not getting paid to be doing this, but I'm doing it for my own fun to say. Geopod or something like that. Yeah, Geopod. He made a video called Romania Santa's be like. Santa's be like, I think that's how it's called. and he put my video called Romania Santa be like in that compilation, which is very surprised to me, and that happened on Christmas Eve for me, and that was my Christmas gift. I was crying when that happened. I was emotionally unstable when that happened. That made me so happy. I couldn't hold my feelings about it. And when I screamed out of happiness, my mom came in and asked me what was going on. And my brother wasn't. I have an older brother, if you want to know. He wasn't around. I didn't tell my mom what happened because she won't be unable to. Yeah, Christmas miracle. Like damn, that was really a Christmas miracle. I can't explain what really happened to my mother because she won't understand. But damn, that was such a good gift. Oh, my phone just out. Oh, what's oh, that's my medicine. Oopsie. Oh, it's getting late, but I still have time to talk about you. Before I want to say something. Thank you for all of you watching this. I really appreciate it. It's been a long time since I got 3 viewers. A 3 magical Christmas. Yeah. I cannot hold my feelings. Thank you for everyone who is watching right now. It's been really long time since I've got 3 viewers at once. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know how to thank you, because when you thank someone, you need to back it up by action to show you how grateful you are. Oh, someone is spamming hearts. Thank you. Oh, that's making my day. I won't be able to sleep. I'm probably gonna stay wake up all night thinking about the stream. Anyways, let me see what else to be talking about. Let me think. I cannot really think. I cannot think of a topic. I need to think of a topic to have a topic to talk about. And I need to have a topic to talk about because I need to entertain you. I'm pretty sure I said this twice already. That means I've run out twice out of topics to talk about. So, I've read a few books. Not a few, I have read. How many books have I read? Give me a second to turn on the lantern to see. I have a book called Miyamoto Musashi. That Miyamoto Musashi guy was a Japanese samurai. The most famous samurai of which period? Period of time? Kyoto period? I'm not pretty sure about it. And it's an interesting book to read it. It's about a samurai called Miyamoto Musashi. And he just teaches you how to essentially fight. I do recommend you reading this book. Miyamoto Musashi 5 Rings of How to Fight. I think that's how you translate it. It was a very enjoyable book to read it. And one very cool part, the design of the book. The book that I bought has one page in Bulgarian, and in the other page is in Chinese. Oh, I just said Chinese kanji. Wow, I'm perfect. In Japanese kanji. Because of this, I was able to understand a few kanjis, Japanese, like the kanji for one, and the kanji for weapon, a kanji to fight / attack, which is a cool detail that I picked on to check it on. And tells you how to fight, and some stuff you kind of know it, you need to do it, but you don't do it. Like, maybe you should parry someone's attack. If the sun is in your side, maybe move aside to not have sun in your side. Which is just so simple and so forgetful to do. And I've read a few other books, like I have Sun Tzu, Art of War. I've read that book. I enjoy it. The quotes of the book are very simple to read. Come on, get in there. It's in Bulgarian. I can read a quote, but you won't be able to understand anything about it because it's in Bulgarian, and both of you speak English and Latin languages. Sun Tzu is Kustunovi not. Well, let's see what other books have I read. The other ones won't be interesting to be talking about. I read a book called Krum's Dynasty, which is just a documentary book talking about the second dynasty that ruled First Bulgarian Empire. Let's see. Don't know what to do. I'm gonna go crazy. Okay, we have 50 more minutes. I need to do something. I need to entertain you. Let's see what have. I got a full strike from YouTube once time. That's a real story. I got full strike by YouTube. So in Bulgarian we have a very funny word that sounds like the N word, but it's not the N word. It means book. I won't be risking it. I won't be saying the word. I don't wanna risk it. Because, yeah, you remember the incident. No, I'm gonna delete the word. I don't want to get trouble with. I'm sorry about it. I'm gonna delete the word. I don't want to get in problem with. Yeah, don't say it. I don't want to get problem again with YouTube. I'm sorry for deleting it, but please do understand that I'm on a channel with below 100 subscribers and I'm unverified account, which could be put me in a little bit of jeopardy if I get a strike. I removed the false strike because it's a false strike. I'm not gonna stay there and just watch it stay there. I removed it. I filed a complaint about it. They removed it, but I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not redoing that joke again. And anyways, what else? I don't know what else to talk. I need to talk. So the avatar, once I got 4 strikes on a single beautiful cover because I was stupid little kid and used copyright music. Yeah, it's understandable something like that to happen. It's a normal thing to incur for using copyright material and get strikes for that. That's very bad thing to do. To happen, not to do. In Portuguese we have a lot of fan words. Mate, I know the word for black. I don't wanna risk it anything like that. Please do understand my concerns. So do not type anything funny. Okay. Let's see. I'm running out of topics again to talk. Oh. Let me think. I got a new mic. This mic is new, the one I'm using right now. I bought it for 20 bucks in its quality. Okay, 20 Bulgarian bucks, which is equals about 10 euros, which is cheap to be thinking about it. And the quality of the mic is very good. And let me see what else. Let's see. The music is nice. This music I've picked up is from the. So in YouTube you have a YouTube Studio. You have a feature called free copyright music, which you can use it forever you like, whatever you wonder. It's free of copyright. Let's see. I'm running out of topics. I don't like this. Sorry if I'm bothering you or you're bored because I cannot really keep up talking. I really don't have any topic to talk about right now. I need to think of something. Hey, so do you like drinking water? I like drinking water. Water is a good thing to drink. The Kosovo in Bulgaria. It's just a town called Kosovo. It's not really big of a deal. It's just a running joke from Bulgarians to Serbians to make fun of them. It's just a town called Kosovo and a few streets called Kosovo. And from what I know, Kosovo in Bulgarian means like place. Oh, you love water? That's good to know. I love water too. Well, for drinking it. I just drank some water. Oh, this hits good. Let's see. What kind of water do you guys like? Do you... Wait. I cannot understand one thing about. I love water as well. Good to know. Water is a good thing. I cannot understand one thing about Fuji water. Why do people buy it? You just buy expensive water for nothing? Just drink out of the sink. Oh, but if you're Western, Westerner, they put estrogen in your water. You cannot drink tap water. I forgot. I'm European. We don't have that such a problem. Yeah, rich people moment. Anyways, we have, because my country Bulgaria is in the European Union. We have a lot of forbidden food and chemicals too. The golden fish. I can't name. You know what I'm talking about, because it's from Japan, bro. I'm the Asian too, but our water is not expensive. I cannot really understand why it's different. So, because Bulgaria is in the European Union, we are chemicals and few products from America are forbidden, like the golden fish. Golden fish in Bulgaria and in general in the European Union is forbidden because they use a chemical, an artificial chemical, to make a more yellowish the golden fish. That's why it's forbidden. That's why it's banned, the golden fish snack. And lots of more sweets like twistlers. Is that how you call them? The thing where it's long. In Brazil we put queso 137 in tap water. I don't know what's that. Give me a second to Google it. Queso 1, 2. What is that? It's a can. Descended from common fish profession. What is European Bosnians? People like me. I cannot really say anything bad about them. I haven't met any Bosnians to have any opinion on them. They're just people like me, but they have different religion than me. But that's not a bad thing. Everyone has the right to have a religion way of thinking. Bosnian identifies. I've actually played a Bosnian Authority song, but it's you're 4% Bosnian. Oh, interesting to know. That means you can dodge landmines. I like Authority and Turks. Well, but guess you're kinda right, because they're Muslims. They believe in Allah. Authority because of the Yugoslavic wars. And Turks because they are friends with Turkey. They're best friends with Turkey. And that. Let's see. We have a lot of Turkish words in Bulgarian and generally in the Balkan Peninsula, like but are mostly Spanish, some Roman Catholic. Good to know. In Bulgarian and in general the Balkan languages, that means Serbo-Croatian, Greek, and Romanian, we have a lot of influence from Turkish words. The word for shop in Bulgarian is a Turkish word. The word for shop in Bulgaria is pazar, and in Turkey is bazar, which is pretty much the same word. There's only the difference is one letter. It's p. In Bulgarian it's pazar, and in Turkish it's bazar, which is pretty much the same word. We have lots of Turkish words in Bulgarian. What other words do we have influence from Turkish? I cannot think of any right now. Do you like eating bread? Bread is the good thing. I like bread. I really love white bread. And black bread is not bad. Like black bread is good for your tummy. Yeah, good to know you love bread. I can't name. Any type of bread is good. Like baguette bread, croissant bread, cauldron bread. And generally bread is a good thing. I love sourdough. Ah, interesting. I guess my favorite bread is Bogach. That's a Bulgarian bread. It's traditional Bulgarian bread. It's very, how I should say it, fluffy bread. It's very naturally soft bread. In my region, we also have bazaars. thanks to Middle Eastern immigrations. Oh, that's good to know. Well, you're living in the USA after all. There's technically the nationality USA means your parents immigrated to that country to have a better life. That they're not native to the land. Only the natives are Native Americans, which are what numbers are they? I'm not gonna talk about that. But good to know that you have bazaars in your region. So let's see. It's like very fluffy natural bread, but is the outside of the bread, the coast, is very crispy like. It's very interesting to eat that bread. I really love it. It's called bugach. Very soft like a pillow, but crispy as a crisp. I don't know what else to compare to. Let's see. One thing I don't know if you have that rule in your countries. Most of Middle Eastern immigrants are from Lebanon, but you have some Turks too. Oh, so you have in your region baklava. Is that right? Oh, I love baklava. Oh, baklava, it's such a good thing to eat. I love baklava. What I was saying about? I forgot. Damn, I really forgot what I was talking about. Sharma? Give me a second to check that. I'm kind of getting sleepy, so I cannot really think straight. I need to Google what you're saying to not get it butchered. Shawarma. That's just Junior. Sorry for not coming on today. I can definitely come on next time. We can talk it out privately. Don't apologize. We both of us are kinda in the wrong. So let's talk it tomorrow when I get full sleep just to not mess it up talking. And I see you change your profile picture. Or yeah, you change your I cannot straight talk. You change your profile picture, which is you did it for the meme, right? Let's be real. For the meme, for the funny. I respect it. Mashallah. There's a funny coincidence with Bulgarian and Japanese. So in Bulgarian we have the word for grandma is baba. And in Japanese, they use the same word, baba. We share the same word for grandma with Bulgarian and Japanese, baba. Bosnian kitten. What? Wait, that's actually a good thing because cats are halal, not haram stuff. So you're halal. But I'm haram because I have a dog. And a few puppies that are growing up. 5 puppies to be more precise. Which I love them. I'm gonna... Bosnian fish. Bosnian fish are the best fish. That 50 millimeters of coast has the best fish in the world. Ooh, that fish. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. Do we have anything unique in Bulgaria? Very halal of you, Hendrix. Yeah, that's very halal. But Allah loves you. But you're... Wait, what am I saying? You said you're Catholic Roman. Oh, did I screw up? Oh, I think both of us screwed up, Sevor. Because he said early on that he's Roman Catholic. I guess we're gonna find out. Salam alaikum. Marhaba. Okay, so that's Salam alaikum is Middle Eastern. What am I talking? I cannot think. I need to get some sleep. But I'm gonna keep on talking for a little bit. So, Salam alaikum is Arabic. Marhaba is Turkish. Marhaba in Turkish means hello. Assalamu alaikum means how are you? Good meeting in Arabic. Shalom in Hebrew means hello. Fun fact, my father lives in Israel. He's not Jewish, he's Bulgarian, just he worked in Israel. That's the thing. He's not Jewish. He just worked in Israel as a soldier. And he had a few part-time jobs like guard, stocking shops, and that's it. Oh, that's interesting to know. He isn't ADF. Well, I cannot ask him anymore. I won't be continuing about that part. I cannot answer that question. Anyways, it's getting late over here in Bulgaria. I need to get my sleep because I work out and sleeping for me is an important thing. I appreciate everyone for coming in. Thank you everyone who came in to podcast. This is the first podcast of my Unorthodox podcast. Thank you everyone who joined in. And I see you later in a... I have a third degree cousin who is Jewish. Okay, that's good to know. Good for you. Stay well, rest brother. What does GN means? I'm sorry, with slang languages, does that mean good night? GN? I'm sorry for asking, my slang language is very bad. Yeah, thank you, okay. Thank you for telling me. Good night, Linda. Linda is a female name. What? Okay, good night everyone. Have sweet dreams if you're going to sleep. But you're from Western countries, so it's rare that's gonna happen. But see you later in the next stream. Thank you for everyone for hopping in.